Hi guys, it's the Black Bonsai Guy, and today I am back here to go to the yard and see if I want to do a repot on the bonsai, maybe do some pruning on the bonsai, bring something inside today, and just do some bonsai work. So I'm gonna go grab something. It's hot outside. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So here's a bonsai that I started last year, and it needs a haircut. It needs probably to get the wire off of it. I'll tuck some branches and see. But here's a drawing, let me back up, of how this is supposed to eventually look. So you got this little secondary daughter tree over there. You got the main tree coming up over here. And then you have that traditional triangle. So hopefully you guys can see that. We will use this as a guide just to make sure I don't make any stupid decisions. And let me just rotate this way. All right. So for this particular plant, this is a boxwood. It's past getting to the near of everything starting to look good. I mean, continuing to look good outside. So this boxwood, it just needs a haircut. I need to give it some food. I don't think I gave it any food this year. So it's good to go into winter with nice strong root system. As you can see up here, there are some exposed roots. I want to add some more soil to that so that those are not exposed. That's just bonsai soil washing off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get in there and do some chopping. Let me pause and get my pizza box. All right, so I got my pizza box there to catch any clippings, and I will start doing some cleanup on this bonsai. All right, I'm just filling these roots. They are very dry, but I water this tree every day. I look at it every day. Take care of it every day. Let me get my red pruners, because on these, it's not too much we're gonna do. We're just kind of looking at branching, seeing things that may have died off. If anything died off during this summer, we will remove it. To be honest, most of this stuff, as I get into it, it's just dead leaves and stuff that fell out from my parent tree. So I'm just gonna do just a general haircut here. Nothing crazy. Take that down. So we got a piece of dead wood there. Gonna start making this be one. I don't think I need this anymore. This is 2 pieces of wire that I splice together so that I can pull this limb back. Notice how I just disconnected that and it's holding up perfectly. Now is the time to consider if we even need bonsai wire on anymore. Everything's staying where it needs to. So I'm gonna just take this off because we don't need it. And it's been over a year, so I'm gonna remove this bonsai wire. Always good to remove wire. You don't want to leave it on too long because the wire can begin to start digging into the trunk. You know what I mean? Just leave it on there long enough so that it styles the plant the way you want it, and pull it off. Hopefully you guys are getting everything. Let me just stop to check the camera. And I'm gonna save this wire. This wire can be saved. Yeah. Because remember, this is bonsai wire. If I take 2 pliers, put a plier on this end and a plier on this end, and snap this back, you got more bonsai wire. So I'm gonna just set that off to the side for now. Whoop. Pardon me, y'all. Drop some wire on the ground. I'll get that up later. Okay. Let's see what else we can remove. Again, just creating some spacing between these trees to say, hey, we have a mother and a daughter tree. So I will take my wire off. A lot of people don't reuse wire, they just throw it away. Bonsai wire can be pretty expensive, and sometimes it can even be hard to find good bonsai wire. So anytime I run across pieces that are salvageable, I try to make sure I do due diligence and recycle, because you could use this on another tree. And we just unwind it. Be careful, you will forget what branches you wired up. And if you go too fast, you can snap those bad boys off. Boom, that's 4 pieces of wire I didn't salvage right now. So not only are we refining bonsai, but shit, we saving wire. What more do you want? Jesus. So I have a wire that I embedded in the bottom of this pot, and I'm off camera now, so you'll just have to trust me. I will snap that and undo it. All right. And this was a little pulley system that I made to pull a branch down. Had that at the bottom of my plant. Put that around the limb. You twist that to the wires that come out the bottom. Again, something that you should save. You always will need this in the future. Let's see. Undoing another one. Where you go? It's always funny to watch how you wrap something. I can tell right here. I did a good job on it. I was about to say I could tell I took a shortcut right there, but it actually is correct. I'm surprised myself. All right, so I anchored that to here. Let's pull this off. And I won't lie to you. it is easier to cut wire off. So that I don't bore you, I think I'm gonna pause the video after I get this piece off, finish removing my wire, and then come back and start looking for opportunities for refining. So I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So I got most of the fine wire off. Still got some wire over here. What I'm gonna try to do is just close my eyes and envision this branch bending down, but not snapping. Come on, come on. Did we make any progress or no? We may have missed our window to bend this one. There we go. I think it's just too springy. As I bend it, it pops right back up. I don't think it moved a bit, but that's cool. Let's put this back here. Let's see if we can do some trimming. Take this out. Trim this down a bit. Trim that down. It's crazy. Every time I touch boxwoods, I'm always reminded of when I was a kid. I was playing across the street by my boy Kev's house, and the first time I ever got stung by a bee or a wasp, I don't know what it was one of them, was playing around in a boxwood tree, getting a football. Now fast forward, shit, 25, 30 years later, and now I keep bees. Life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. Let me just rotate here for a second. I think I'm gonna take this off. Life is crazy. I think I'm gonna take this. Let me look at it first, because I think that was vital. So I was about to cut this branch off here, and I'm glad I didn't, because that branch is right there. So he does not come off. We just work here. Maybe we trim some of this back. Get this down to here. And what I'm doing is, see if I can get an example of how you cut a boxwood. Boxwoods, junipers, you cut them the same, pretty much the same way. So typically, lots of people, they just come and they just cut across the leaf. When you cut across the leaf, that leaf will start to brown and eventually die. What you want to do is, you want to, if you're going to make a cut, peel it back and make your cut there. That way you're not cutting across leaves. So if you got junipers, you do the same thing with junipers. And to be honest with you, there's not much that I can cut on this one, because this just needs some water, a nice deep soak in. This can come off. This branch can come off. Bring this in some. Maybe knock this off. I think I'm gonna remove everything that's hanging on the bottom. I think stuff in the bottom is no longer needed. Doesn't serve a purpose. See how that is. Got a lot going on here. Pop that off. Then we want to wire that down like that. Take it off. I say take it off. Now, what I did was I left a little stub. You guys can't see, but I left this stub right here. And I left that stub on there because I didn't want to cut too close to the trunk on my initial cut. Because I could have potentially shredded it. So the right cut is made by using our melon cutter. Where is my, let me back up. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. The right cut is made by using the melon cutter, and that allows me to get slightly below the surface. So when I peel it over, it will look good. So now I think this could come off. Again, let me get in there with this melon cutter. Get the right cut. And what we're doing is we are just clearing up and weeding out. Clearing up and weeding out. And trimming back. Do that there. All right. I think we did a good job of that. Maybe take this one down. Node. Let me grab my blue scissors cutter. Hold on. All right. We got some limbs that are trying to come off the trunk. We'll just clean our trunk line up some. Looking at these branches over here, don't really add anything to it, and they are shading out the branches below. So I'll just come in here and remove them. Trim this back. Alright. Actually, let's train this to grow in direction. We got some crossing back here you guys can't see. We do some thinning out here. Got a dead branch in the middle. That makes life easy. Get that a haircut. And let's just trim this back a little bit. Got one on the bottom, take the bottoms off. It's getting lighter. I think we've done enough on that side. Let's come over here and look again. Not much to do. I think next spring I'm gonna go ahead and cut these thicker wires off. Still got a little bit more time. Bunch of little branches growing off. Where's my milling cutter? Take that off. Actually, you can take that off too. All right, got a dead branch here. Let's knock this back in size. Nah, we shouldn't touch that. Let it grow out. All right. That's it. It's the Black Bonsai Guy. I'm out. Actually, I'm not out. So it's one thing I forgot to do. I'm gonna add some food to this. So that it is good to go. And then I'm going to add some soil to the top of it. Put my sifter back on. Where's my rake? Gently tease this into the roots. I have my little stick up here to show you that that's my front. Don't know if you guys can see it. Not a lot of wiggle room with those roots. They're very hard. So let's add some soil to the top. You know the drill. We tease this into the roots. Help build up our root system. Also holds the tree in place. It's pretty tight in there, so that's good. But just added just a little bit of bonsai soil to the top of that. To top that off. Looks like it needs some over here. So now what we'll do is we'll get this into some water, and I will water this using the bottoms up watering method. And we'll put it back outside. It's doing good. It's coming along beautifully. It's the Black Bonsai Guy, and this time I'm out.